Hi, it's Maggie with Golden Lights Within, and I'm back with another video today, this time with a little bit of a challenge. So recently, I feel like a lot of my videos have been about walks, like going on walks, but I was on a walk, which by the way is a really great way to just get ideas, especially when you're just quiet, not distracted by anything. You will get just like these hits of ideas. But anyway, I was on my walk and, I just realized that day I was just saying hi to more people on my walk. So bikers coming by, other people with dogs, and I just noticed just the increase in energy that I had in like good conversations that inspired me or just made me feel happy and connected. And I think it's part of health, right? Community is part of health, and connecting with other humans, around you is part of health. And, I did notice, there are some people that are looking down and, everyone's in, dealing with whatever they're dealing with in life, and you never know, right? We've all been in a time where we're like, I don't want to connect. Like, I just want to look down, but I want to challenge you to, on your next walk or whatever it is, just, your next time out in public, just try to say hi to a stranger. Obviously, it doesn't need to be this forced weird thing, right? If they're looking away, you don't need to get in their face. But, a lot of times, and I know this because I've done this, you see someone coming up on the path, and so you look down at your phone or you look away. You almost try to avoid that connection, which is really interesting. And hopefully I'm not the only one who's had that experience, but I think that a lot of people have. And instead of doing that, resist that urge and, give that person a smile or just say hey, how are you? Just notice that person, that other soul that is sharing the environment with you, and acknowledge them. And you never know what will happen, right? A lot of times it's just a nice quick exchange, but maybe that is going to be a new friend or a new partner that you're going to have, right? Or just, maybe you will do, a running club together. You never know, right? You don't know where that will lead. And not necessarily that you're seeking out these things as how can this benefit me? But just more in the way of being open to the world, being in more of a receiving mode. And I also just think these, I said, these are souls all around you. These are souls living out their life, and acknowledging them and, connecting with them, and knowing that, we share, this world together. And so why not, connect, see what they're about, or just at the very least smile and again, acknowledge. And I think that that's really powerful, and you don't know what kind of ripple effect that will have, right? I know for me, if I've ever been kind of in an off mood or something, or just kind of down, maybe something happened and, I wasn't feeling my best, and I see someone and they smile, or they're just I really, love your dog, or just something so simple, right? And it just perks you up for that moment. And that can be something that, again, causes that ripple effect, because it causes that change in that person, and then they affect all the people in their life. So again, this is just, I think this is part of health, right? It's not just the light. It's not just, sleeping at the right times and, grounding and doing all these things. These are great, but it's also just, acknowledging the people around you and being in that open receiving mode to the world around you, and challenging yourself to make that contact, to give that smile. Everybody wants to receive that smile. They want to receive that friendly and warm hello. So can you be the person that initiates that in your world, wherever you are? And you will feel better. I promise it will affect you in positive ways too, not just the people around you. but just by you providing that warmth, that friendliness, that smile, sharing that connection, offering that connection, that will build, you know, the love within you and around you. And that is so important for health as well. So again, just a challenge. If you're going on a walk today, whatever you're doing, you know, if you notice, you know, if you catch someone's eye, give them a smile, say, hey, how are you? And we can just continue to spread this together. And again, it starts with you, it starts within you to feel good, feel aligned, right, with your circadian rhythms and your foundational health, that you can then share this with other people. So again, starts within, but this is a great way to begin to share it with other people. So thanks for taking the time to view this Golden Lights Within video. And if you do this challenge, drop a comment below, let us know what happens, and we can continue to inspire each other to do things like this to become more connected. And I will see you in the next video.